Yo, what is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some more first look footage here of the Jacksonville Jaguars Week 2 OTAs. We got some highlights, some news, some notes, some observations from what I've seen from, reporters and just, what people are talking about so far to start Week 2. Now, before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a major favor before I break down, Calvin Ridley, Tank Bigsby, Brenton Strange, and a couple of other brand new Jacksonville Jaguar players and how they've looked so far. I need you guys to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get the video to 500 likes. It seems like every time we do a Jaguars video, you guys are always amazing. So let's do it here again today. Get 500 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications because I will be covering the entirety of the NFL offseason, which includes the rest of OTAs, minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season, free agency, whatever it may be. I got you guys covered, so make sure you guys join the family if you guys are new. But without any further ado, let's jump into some of the biggest notes that we've seen so far. Now, one of the biggest things to take away is I don't think that Josh Allen is attending OTAs just yet. They are in, conversation with him. They know that he's working out on his own, but I don't think he's here to start OTAs, which is okay. We all know that Josh Allen is a phenomenal player. I think they're working out their differences right now, but he will be available, sooner rather than later. He's a 25-year-old. He had 27.5 sacks so far in his career, 185 tackles, 7 forced fumbles, 1 interception over his 57-game career. He also has a Pro Bowl season as well, so he'll be fine. I think he'll be back in here, sooner rather than later. But another guy I really want to talk about, someone that's who's been buzzing, has been making everyone, look at him. He's been turning heads all over training camp so far. OTA so far is Calvin Ridley, man. The former Atlanta Falcons sat out pretty much all of last season due to a suspension, a gambling suspension, but he is on his way to Jacksonville, and as you see him right here on the right side of your screen, just going crazy, man, crazy footwork, and he's been, lighting it up so far in camp, and Trevor Lawrence has been in love with everything that he has been doing so far in camp. Jaguars offensive coordinator, Press Taylor said, to the press, he said, I've been really impressed with Calvin. I've watched every snap Calvin has played in the NFL, so we're very confident in the type of player that we're getting. Calvin really had 3,300 receiving yards, 28 touchdowns, over 248 catches so far in his 4 years. And I think once he starts building, some rapport, some chemistry with Trevor Lawrence, this could be a deadly duo for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the future. Not only him, but you pair him up with Christian Kirk and Zay Jones, who had a phenomenal season last year. You also bring in a 6th-round wide receiver in Parker Washington. You got Tim Jones, Kevin Austin, Jamal Agnew. I mean, all these guys can make a difference on this team going forward. And then you look at the other guys they brought in, first round talent, Anton Harrison, a left tackle who can come in here and be a day one starter for them going forward. You also have Brenton Strange and Evan Ingram. You got Tank Bigsby, Travis Etienne. I mean, there's guys everywhere up and down this offense that can definitely make a name for themselves, turn some heads, and you already see it. And Calvin Ridley is also already standing out so far, so he's probably only going to get better as time goes on. And once you get that gelling period over with Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley, they could be absolutely deadly, for the entirety of the season. So you guys definitely have to keep your eye out on Calvin Ridley, Brenton Strange. I think these 3 wide receivers together could be phenomenal. You also tie in those 2 tight ends that they got, Tank Bigsby, who, I did see some news that Travis Etienne, they want to cut down on his workload a little bit, which I don't mind. A former first-round pick back in 2021. They bring in a guy like Tank Bigsby after trading James Robinson last season, ended up signing with the Pats this offseason. But now they got Tank Bigsby, a guy who can really succeed in the red zone, which is where Travis Etienne, I think, struggled the most last season, getting into the end zones, punching it in for that final time. So I do think Tank Bigsby will come in here and, take some work, but I don't think he'll take enough work that Etienne will be, out of the lineup. I think it's going to be a very good 1-2, core, 2-ended monster at the running back situation. Then when you look at their defense, man, their defense looks pretty good as well, man. They continue to get younger and younger, especially at DB. You bring in a 6th-round pick in Christian Braswell, Antonio Johnson, a safety. They got guys all over this defense as well. Some young guys with a lot of potential. They have 7 guys who they drafted on defense this season. And, those guys can start making a name for themselves too. But overall, you got a pretty solid team right now going into 2023. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the Jaguars all season long, so make sure you guys turn on your post notifications. And hopefully we'll have some more updates for you tomorrow with some day 2 of OTAs for week 2. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. I will see you guys on the next video. But with that being said, peace. Today's video is brought to you by Pro Class, the absolute best place for you to take your game to the highest level. It's the first of its kind sports training and development platform where you can reach your highest potential by learning from some of the best athletes on the entire planet. Some of these guys include Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox, Allen Iverson, DeMar DeRozan, and so many more. And I have some great news for you guys. If you guys go use my code MattyDubs, you'll get 50% off hundreds of training videos, workouts, and drills, and you can get in the lab right now. So go check it out. Go steal some of the secrets from some of the top players in the world right now. And if you are interested in developing your skills at any level, if you play in middle school, high school, college, or if your goal is just to be a better athlete, a better basketball player, this is where you need to go. Nobody else does this. Go check them out, and you can learn, develop your skills at a fast pace, high speed level. Click the link in the description for instant access to all of the secrets in the world. And remember, using code MattyDubs will get you 50% off right now, so don't miss out on this offer.